Today on the Big Dog Holler Barbecue channel, we're making some cast iron pizza on our Masterbuilt 560. So stay tuned and find out how we did it. Welcome to the Holler, everybody. To get this cast iron pizza started, what we have here is some dough that we made overnight. Took roughly 24 hours to make this. Set it in the fridge and have let it out at room temp for roughly 2 hours to let it rise a little bit inside of our 12-inch Lodge cast iron. As you can see, we have a couple bubbles in here. Going to go ahead and give those a light pop if we can. And then it's a pretty oily pizza. We've put 3 tablespoons of olive oil underneath this to prevent any sticking. If you look to my right over here, Marty has brought us some supplies. We have a 1-pound block of Monterey Jack cheese, some Jungle Jim's Italian seasoning, as well as some homemade pizza sauce in this situation. So we're going to start assembling things once we get this cheese all shredded up. Alright, so after that brief forearm workout, we have roughly 3/4 of that 1-pound block of Monterey Jack shredded up. You could certainly use a little bit more, a little bit less, depending how much left over from the cheese tax that you have, or depending how much you really like cheese. So now, what we're going to start with is our cheese perimeter, if you will. So we're going to go around, similar to what a Pizza Hut does, for a nice cheese crust, and to get that pat in. Doesn't matter too much if it goes on the dough, as that's where the cheese is going to end up anyways. But this is just going to form a nice crispy cheese crust on our perimeter here. So we'll be back once that's been accomplished. So now that we have our cheese perimeter pressed into our cast iron here, really make sure to push on it to get it to stick to that outside. We're going to come in with our homemade marinara sauce. Just a mixture of some salt, tomatoes, black pepper, garlic powder, Italian seasoning, red pepper flakes. You can really add just about anything you want. Put a little bit of olive oil in here as well. And we're just going to get a nice even coating on here. One thing about the cheese, be sure to hand shred your cheese if you can. The cornstarch that's inside of pre-shredded cheese is going to make it melt a little worse. So when you do it yourself, just becomes even ooier and gooier. Now all that's left for our pizza here is to add the cheese to the top. Try to get a nice even distribution. Looking to cover just about all of that sauce on this pizza. You could certainly add some pepperoni, some sausage, some veggies to your pizza. Today we're going to keep it nice and simple. Just making a nice marinara and cheese cast iron pizza. One last optional step, we're going to come in with a little bit of our Jungle Jim's Italian seasoning. Let me get that on camera. There we go. Just a nice sprinkle. Give it a nice spank. Doesn't come out super easy. Certainly optional. But it's going to add a nice level of flavor to the top of this cheese. Also, it's going to look very pretty. So now we're all done inside. We're currently cranking up our Masterbuilt 560 Gravity Series to 400 degrees. We're going to set this on the bottom rack and let it go roughly 30 minutes until the top is nice and brown, as well as the bottom. So we'll meet you out there and get everything on. So we're out here at the Masterbuilt 560. Today we're running some Jealous Devil Max XL charcoal briquettes inside. Not running any wood, but currently running off of our Blue Eddy PS54, cranked up to 400 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and get this pizza on. And like I said, we'll let it ride roughly 30 minutes. Let's meet you back out here once it's nice and brown. So after roughly 40 minutes, as you can see, the perimeter on this side got a little burnt, but this side's looking nice and golden brown. The bottom's looking exactly the same. We've taken it out of our pan and put it on a wire rack. We're gonna let this rest roughly 15 minutes before we start slicing into it. Now that it's been 15 minutes, we have half of our pizza sliced up here. As you can see, have a beautiful cross section, a little bit crispy as you get towards the middle and towards this side. One thing we could have done to prevent that is just rotate the pan halfway through the cook, but again, have a beautiful, if you can hear that, beautiful cook on the bottom from that olive oil. But there you have it, cast iron pizza, Big Dog Holler style. Whoever eats the most gets the most, so dig in.